little concerned. I've had a look at what the monologue is going to be about tonight, and it's pretty weak. Like, really weak. Now, I've tried buttering up the studio audience by saying how great they look and everything. And they do. But I'm nervous because Regis is here, and Regis is one of my heroes. Regis is one of those guys that can talk about anything, and that, if you're in my line of work, is something that's impressive. I mean, he starts talking, he never stops talking. He just goes and goes and goes. I've seen him when he got, like, on the show, he would take out his holiday photographs, and I tell you what, I really should do that rather than do the monologue tonight. Is take out my holiday photographs, but I can't take out my holiday photographs. Do you know why? Because they're on a phone which, if I took it out, I'd be advertising for a company that's named after a fruit on CBS. and I can't advertise them. Or I could show it on my large, what do we have to call them? Tablets? Yeah. It's not a tablet, it's an iPad. Will you beep that, me saying that? Yeah, you can if you want. What if I say, crikey, iPad? Will you beep that? See, that's the thing, though. Regis never cussed. Regis didn't do any cussing. He never does any cussing. That was always Kelly. And the one before her, Kathy Lee. And the one before her. Oh, you didn't know? Yes. There was one before that, Old Margaret. Oh, old cussing Margaret, they used to call her. It used to be, that was the show on first thing in the morning. Regis and old cussing Margaret. And Regis would be like, do your Regis voice.
All right, yeah. Hey, old cussing Margaret, how you doing there?
Right. He'd do that, and then cussing Margaret would go, shut the crikey up, Regis. It was terrible, wasn't it?
It's outrageous. I can't believe you just said that. What's the matter? That's unbelievable.
You know, you give me a tootsie-fruitsy headache, Regis.
Well, why don't you go yourself?
No, see, now that wouldn't have happened. That would not have happened. That's because Regis, he's classy. He was one of the Rat Pack. A lady in the audience got very excited when she heard that. I said, Rat Pack. She went, ha. That's the power of Sinatra. How long's he been dead? Like 10 years? Yeah. Well, a little more. Like, you just say his name. Just say a group of people he was associated with, and women go, oh. Oh, boy. You think this is bad? Stay around for the monologue.
It's on, stay up. It's been a long, long day. And you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on. And let's do it anyway. It's okay. You can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey. Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Sponsored by Capital One Venture Card. What's in your wallet? Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you, it's terrific. Really. I'm so glad. Please sit down and relax. I'm so glad you're such an enthusiastic audience, because I kind of know what's in the show tonight. It's very, very weak. We're going to need your help. Joke. It's a great day for America, everybody. It is. is. It is March the 14th. March the 14th. I've still got that cold I had last month. Did you notice that? Like, it went away. My cold went away, and then suddenly, pow, it's back. It's back, and it's now a gay cold, apparently, as well. It's like, I've got a fabulous cold. No, it's March the 14th. You know what that means. It's the 14th of March. It's 314. It's 314. It's the first three digits of the mathematical constant pi. I know. That's. I told you it was weak, right? But it is National Pi Day. This is the day when we celebrate the mathematical constant pi. I kind of wish that cold had killed me. Do we have a graphic for Pi Day at least? Do we? Oh, we do. There. Yeah. Now, we could have kept that running a bit longer, because Pi goes on forever. It stretches all the way to infinity. It's like having dinner with Regis Philbin. He can't hear me. Anyway, can he? No. Now, I thought about coming out here and explaining the mathematical principles of pi, but I'm too pretty to understand it. All I know is that pi is a weird little squiggly symbol. Do you have the picture? There it is. So, on National Pi Day, on National Pi Day, math teachers, what you're meant to do is you're supposed to show students how to get the number pi by dividing 22 by 7 on the calculator. But I've never been that good with calculators. Anytime a calculator's in hand, I just use it to spell boobs. 80085. I know. Last year on National Pi Day, Google changed its logo to Archimedes' formula for pi. It was so impressive, I almost forgot what I logged on for. Then it was like, oh yeah, furry porn. So can I say furry porn? What, plushy porn then? Can I say that? The state of Illinois used to hold a special beauty pageant on Pi Day, and it had beautiful women would write out the number, on pi on a chalkboard for 24 straight hours. But people thought it was sexist, so it got cancelled, and that's why the song "Bye Bye Miss American Pie." No. All right, that's not true. But if that was true, wouldn't that be awesome? But it's not true. That would be like saying Little Richard's Tutti Frutti was about my favourite thing at IHOP. It was like, Tutti Frutti, fresh and fruity. Woo! Tutti Frutti, fresh and fruity. That was a pretty good Little Richard there, wasn't it? Now, here's a problem with the number pi. It's too easily confused with the other kind of pie, of course, the delicious, the pie. The smell of pie brings back so many memories from my childhood. My mother would cool her homemade pies on the kitchen windowsill, and all the neighbourhood kids would smell it and say, "Oh, Mrs. Ferguson's making pie." And they would stop beating me with lead pipes, and they would go and get a slice of pie. My bruises were the colour of the blueberries in their mouths. Of course, different types of pies, in different places. Here in America, pies are usually sweet, but in Europe, pies are a little different. Some pies have meat. I love a little meat in my pie. And I also love pies with meat in them. Now, don't... What? I'm European. I don't like it when people ask what your favourite pie is. That's a dumb question. Comparing pies is useless because they come in every size and shape and they can be stuffed with pretty much anything. They're like Kardashians. And What? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, me. I'm the bad guy. Why, it's Pi Day. Have a heart. You know, pies were invented 12,000 years ago by the ancient Egyptians. They're like, I'm hungry. And they had a pie. It was the easiest way to preserve food that was going to be carried over long distance. They were like ancient Slim Jims. And then... Can I say that? Is that all right? Yeah. Slim Jims. Since then, pretty much every country has developed their own pie-like food that reflects the national character. Mexico has empanadas, Russia has pierogies, Ireland has bottles of whiskey. It's a glass pie with an alcohol filling. Here in LA, we've got in Los Feliz, you can probably see it over there. Yeah. They've got a place called the House of Pies. It's been going for years. It's a fantastic place, but it's turned into a kind of hipster place now with douchebags on iPhones. Kind of, yeah, I was eating rhubarb before it was cool. Yeah, you can't actually hold an iPhone like this. That's an old-fashioned phone from an 80s movie when you go, call me. It's still quite cool, House of Pies, though. I mean, because Quentin Tarantino goes there to write, which is impressive. I couldn't concentrate on writing if there was all those pies near me. I can't focus if I know there's pies in the state. Do you like pies, Jeff?
Love pies. Yeah.
What, you don't have a digestive tract?
Love pies.
Well, it's Pie Day anyway, so happy Pie Day. Oh, yeah, good.
Happy Pie Day to you, too.
Happy Pie Day to you, good. I think the audience are kind of sad.
Yeah, they're sad, all right.
I think they're sad to be here on Pie Day. And I can understand that. You want to be out there frolicking with your friends, having pie.
Pie Day, I'm sad to be here every day.
Hey, what the hell? Why so negative?
If you had your ass plugged into a wall 5 days a week, you'd be -2.
Would I, Jack? Would I? All right, you want to do the thing?
I'd love to.
Okay, go on then.
Hotel accommodations provided by Archimedes Hotel. Book one of our infinite series of hexagonally shaped rooms today. Call 3.1415926753.
That's ridiculous. You can't do that. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Big Pie Day Show.
Bulls.
All right, Jeff. Listen, we got through the Pie Day monologue, man. You think?
Oh, yeah, we got through it all right.
Oh man,
That was rough, man.
it was pretty bad. Yeah. Do you remember the monologue we did about President Taft?
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst. That's the worst one ever.
That
Wasn't
was a real corker.
it? Yeah. Hey, what's the worst one you've ever heard?
No, I think that one.
The one I just did?
Oh, yeah, the Taft one was
The
pretty
Taft one, yeah. That one.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though. Taft was a very fat president, and he probably enjoyed pies. So that's probably the...
Hey, did I ever tell you what one of the worst tweet mail segments was? Yeah, this one right now.
Well, then we better get on with it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Batten down the hatches and brace yourself for a verbal tongue lashing, because it's tweet mail time.
Play the thing.
Twitter. Tweets will set you free. Triceratops. Twitter. Tweet the night with me. Check the tweets. And also email.
And also the email. All right, this is from Leah in Fargo in North Dakota. Now, I don't know if you can tell from this, but Leah there, she's a flamingo. You know, you don't see a lot of them in Fargo, North Dakota, but I'll tell you, that's where they should go because they not that I'm getting anything against Fargo, North Dakota, but it's nice and cold there, and sometimes. And the flamingos, they stink, don't they, Jim?
They smell awful.
You go up to LA Zoo. We've said this before. You go to LA Zoo, you can smell these flamingos from San Francisco. I mean, they look pretty.
They do. They do.
Yeah, but they smell like
Horrendous.
horrendous. Is that a Latin word for ass?
Yes, that's right.
Right. They smell like a horrendous.
Horrendous asses.
Was that the guy that killed Caesar?
Yes, it was.
Horrendous asses! Yes, that's me, Caesar. All right, this is from Lee in Fargo, North Dakota. It says, hi, Craig and Jeff. There's a girl in my class that chews gum so loudly I can't hear the professor. Ugh. Should I confront her about this? Ugh. What do you think, Jeff? All right. Look, we don't have time for this. I got to get through them. We got 2 minutes to do all of them.
All right, let's power through it.
All right, we'll power through. You ready? This is from Jenna in Jackson, Mississippi, who says, Dear Craig, you ever been to Jackson, Mississippi? Got all the place area? Dear Craig and Jeff, my husband wears a headset in his ear because he thinks it looks cool, but he rarely gets any calls, so it just makes him look like an idiot. How do I get to make him take it off? Sex ban. This is from Tom in Buffalo, New York. Says, hi, Craig and Jeff. I can't pick up the phone unless it rings. I can't pick up the phone unless it rings 3 times. Do you have any weird rituals or superstitions? I'm in a basement talking to a robot skeleton. What could be weird about that? This is from Norbert in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You ever been to Green Bay? Got all the place there? I like to go swimming in the cheese sheds.
Sure, yeah, sure, I love it.
Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, who said the dog? All right. Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat. Dear Craig, Jeff, and Secretariat, how do you know if you qualify as an intellectual? Spell intellectual. This is from Rick in Little Rock, Arkansas. You ever been to Little Rock? You know who's from there? Clinton's from there.
Yeah,
Clinton is from Little Rock, isn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Rat Pack. Just Rat Pack. Just.
Hi, Craig and Jeff. I told my parents I wanted to try doing stand-up, and they laughed at me. Well, that's a good start. This is from Jeff in Berkeley, California. I don't know if you can tell. Jeff is a crane. You see that there? It's a different way of spelling Jeff than you spell it, Jeff. Are you listening to me, or are you doing something else?
I'm sorry, there's a little person underneath my podium.
Hi, Craig, Jeff, etc. Why are some restaurants so dimly lit? I don't know. Why do you think they're so dimly lit? Maybe it's to provide some kind of atmosphere, kind of like we have here. You know, that's why it's so poorly lit here, to make you think you're in a restaurant. A dimly lit restaurant, right? That's what this place is like. It's like a dimly lit restaurant with no food. Right, Jeff?
That's right.
Right. This is from Mark in Spokane in Washington. I don't know if you can tell, but Mark's a cockatoo. Looks like a cockatoo. Is that a cockatoo, Jeff?
Yeah, it looks like a cockatoo.
Yeah.
Sounds like one.
Hey, Craig and Jeff, if you could come up with a new holiday, what would you dedicate it to? Oh, me. You know what my favorite holiday, I think about it now, is about a month ago, President's Day. That's my holiday. That's the one I always take. Because, you know, that's the day when I think I can get myself a discount mattress today. And have the rest of the day off. Right, Jeff?
Oh, that's right.
What did you do last President's Day?
I hung out here.
That's what you do every other day.
Don't rub it in.
All right. Well, it's a commercial break time, then it's Regis. Finally.
I'm so excited.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Guest is an American treasure. He's a good friend of the show. Not of me personally or Jeff, but a good friend of the show. Please welcome the delightful Regis Philbin, everybody.
a show you've had so
I
far.
tell you what, this is the best pie day ever. You're looking sharp, Reg.
So do you.
No, man, not look at you. You got that's the is that Bond Street?
No, it's the same thing as you. It got some stripes, that's all.
Yeah, no, I got this is
Let,
an
let me
old
show
Bob
you
Barker
this. Let
thing.
me
Look
show
at-
you this, baby. Because you'll never have this.
Whoa! Look at that.
Look at
you
this,
see that?
right there. Reach.
Whoa, wait.
Thank you. Come on, pull it
Yeah,
down.
right. No,
Pull
write it
down.
on. Write it on my arm.
Okay,
Come on,
here we go.
Yeah, Craig. Craig. Don't like Regis.
No. Craig,
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. Look at that,
That's
everybody.
awesome.
Baby, yeah.
See? That's how we do things here. A little bit of improvisation, and you get to play with the big kids.
Exactly.
How
Now,
are
let,
you,
me,
pal?
let me first say,
What?
you know, you're a big hit in New York City. The papers cover you, and just recently I read that you're extended for another 2 years on CBS.
Is that right? 2 more years.
Now,
I don't know if I've read that anywhere, Regis, but all right.
not only that, but they said this, and I said, I gotta remember this because he'll love this. Not only were you extended for 2 more years, but you received a hefty pay raise. That's what they said. Now, let me
Yeah.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Now, look.
And here's how you know. Check that out.
But here's what I want to know.
Okay.
You know, the robot, I actually fell in love with. I wasn't sure of the robot.
I know
at the
you had
beginning.
trouble with him.
But he's grown on me.
Yeah.
I think it's a great combination. You say something funny, you turn around, you look at him, and he says something funnier.
Hey! Why?
So here's what I want to know. You get the 2-year extension, you get the hefty pay raise. What does the robot get?
I tell you what the robot gets.
What?
The chance to be in show business. That's what the robot gets.
Oh, I love
Because
it.
without me, he's a blender.
A blender.
Yeah, you know, he blends things.
No, listen, you two, I've never seen anything like it on television. I swear to God, it's just great. I used to think that you stopped tape after you shot him a line and then gave him a chance to reconstruct the whole thing and come back with a funny line.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work that way.
Can I just stop you a minute? What
Yeah.
does it mean when you say stop tape? I don't really understand what that is. You stop the tape? You
Yes.
stop the show?
Yes, you're taping this show.
Yeah, we're taping.
Nobody really thinks that you're on at 12:30 in the morning.
In your region? No, but. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, but we can't stop. I'd be late home.
Well, for a second, but give the robot a chance. The robot never knows what you're going to say,
I don't know what the robot's going to say.
but he's got to say something in relation to what you're saying.
And I'm going to say something in relation to nothing. Look, stop making it easy for the robot. The robot will find out that I've had a hefty raise and he'll want some.
Robot should get a piece of the money. He really should. Now, let's talk about...
Why are you doing this? Why?
There's something else I want to tell you for your own good, because I happen to like you a lot. You're going to move from this studio to another studio.
Is that right?
That's what I read.
Oh, is that in the New York
New
papers?
York papers.
Yeah, all right.
You should not leave this. This is your home. You are used to being in this studio.
Yeah. You know
You
what
are
that
gonna-
sounds like to me? Cinderella, you stay here. We're going to the ball. We're going to the ball, and you, Cinderella, stay here and clean the apartment because this is your home, Cinderella.
You're going to go to a big studio that you're not going to feel comfortable in, and it's going to show. And I don't think the robot likes it either.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, when they say moving to a bigger studio, which may or may not happen,
Yeah.
what they mean is moving to a studio as opposed to a basement, which is what this is.
Oh, that's what you're calling this? No. You see, don't lose. You've got to be close to your audience. You really do. They'll put you in a big studio. You'll be behind the wall. You see Encino out there?
Yeah.
That's where you're going to be, baby.
No, I think you're imagining something.
Yeah, you remember what I'm telling you.
No,
And
I
when they
can't-
move you
yeah.
over there.
Right.
Now, I saw the show in France. One of the shows. You repeated a week of the French shows.
Encore presentation.
Yeah, encore presentation. I didn't see it the first time, but I did see it that time.
Right.
And you had a French, actually, she was an American gal, I think, who had a bookstore in France.
Oh, yeah, Sylvie Whitman.
Look how his face lit up.
Oh, yeah.
You and the robot were checking her out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
She was, and clever.
Yes, very
Clever
smart.
and got her own store.
Wow.
Yeah, she got money. She's, attractive.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
noticed.
My wife was like, she's a lovely woman. I was like, yeah, she is. I didn't even notice, honey. I don't know what you're talking about.
But listen, I want to go on those trips with you.
Well, come on, then.
No, but well,
But you're going to see. You say that, and then you go off and you do your stand up, and you do your thing with Don, and you go and you enjoy going to do the cruise or something, and you're never around.
going on a cruise in China, around China.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Are you entertaining or just a vacation?
No. Just a vacation. Yeah.
You can't do your acting, can't
Oh,
you?
I can. I'm going to with my book. They want me to read from the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it being translated into a Chinese language, or are you just going to read
No,
it?
on this ship, the Crystal Cruise Lines, there will be American people who have heard of Regis, who want to be with him. And so there we are.
This is...
Robot, say something.
No, wait. You're saying people take a vacation, what they want to do is their vacation is to go on a book tour with you?
Sometimes
Really?
I've heard people
Well,
say.
I would go on a book tour with you, but nobody ever asked me.
What did he say?
I don't know.
No, but I want to go with you when you go away on a trip. And what
Okay.
you should do is really go home to your own country.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that, Regis.
To Scotland.
Oh, I thought you meant, Hollywood Hills.
To Scotland. Because, I speak a little Scottish.
Okay.
You want to hear me?
Let me hear that. Yeah,
Okay.
let me hear it.
Now listen very closely because
yeah.
a lot of your friends, a lot of your Scottish friends, don't even reach this level.
Of Scottishness? Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Liam Neeson.
See. No, wait, don't encourage him.
What's wrong?
I thought he was going to be something new. Liam Neeson isn't even Scottish.
He is
Regis.
Scottish.
He's not.
He is so.
He's not. He played a Scotsman in a movie. He's from Ireland. He's from Ireland.
You're crazy.
They're a different country. It's like saying... I'm telling you.
Don't tell me that now. I've been saying it for years.
I know. And you know what happens? Liam Neeson calls me up. He's like, can you stop Regis saying that about...
He calls me up. He says the same thing. I say, I don't care. You are Liam Neeson.
He calls me up. He says, "Can you?" I said, "I can't understand you, Liam. Your accent is too much." My youngest boy is called Liam.
Oh, that's a nice name.
He's walking around now.
Well,
Liam Neeson is.
Let me try this. Liam Ferguson. Is that better? Will you accept that?
Yeah, it's actually sounded very Scottish. If a Scottish person had, like about 2 or 3 days after they were born, been taken to Pakistan and grew up there, then I think that's what it would be. We got to do it. You remember commercial breaks when you were doing the
Oh,
morning show?
absolutely.
Yeah, well, do you fancy? You still think you could throw
Do
it
a
to the
commercial break for you?
Yeah.
Hey, guess what, folks? Regis is coming back with the robot and, oh, yeah, this guy in a moment.
So, welcome back to the show. My name is Craig, and this is...
Regis!
So, what's that? You were telling me in the break you got big news. What's your big news?
Oh, yeah, I've changed my direction in this business. I don't want to be talk show host anymore.
Yeah, no, wait, can I stop you just a second?
Yeah.
It's not. This is not. You're not going to do more singing, are you?
And what if I was?
I'm just checking.
Sounds like you don't like my
I love your singing. You know I love your singing. I sung
no,
with you.
but close. I'm going into acting.
That's good.
Audience, what do you think? I want to be an actor.
Well, all right. What are the kind of what are you doing?
You're not happy for me.
I don't know what it is you're doing yet. It depends on what you're doing.
I've got my first show. They've asked me to come be an actor in it.
What is it?
Hot in Cleveland.
I can see that. So what you play?
Here's what I play.
All right.
Here's what I play, and I'm trying to capture this role.
Yeah.
You understand?
Oh, sure.
It's more than just coming out here and talking into a camera.
Yeah, that's easy.
You've got to get into
You
the
got to pretend to
character
be someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what I am is Betty White's hairstylist.
Yeah. You're gonna be good at that, sweetie.
Now, all these years that she's come to me in my salon,
Right.
she has thought that I was gay.
Yeah. Aren't you?
The salon is closed, and now he has to go to her home.
Right.
And in one of these visits, when he goes to her home, he makes a pass at her.
Betty White?
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
What do you think of that, big boy?
That's what Betty White says to me a lot of times.
Very good. No, I'm looking forward to it.
Betty's, I'll tell you.
She's a live one.
Yeah, she is. I started working with Betty when she was the first person I worked with when I came to America.
Is that right? Doing what?
Doing a sitcom. I was acting.
You know, years ago when I first came, it's funny that you should.
I thought you were American.
Yeah.
You're from Scotland?
When I came into the business,
right. Yeah.
I was a stagehand.
Right.
And I would carry out furniture. And one of the things I would establish, she had her own talk show. And I'm going back into the late 50s.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that's when I first met her.
Do you know what people don't know about Betty is that just how, I mean, Betty's 90 years old now. but
92, I think.
92?
Yeah.
Nah, come on.
93. What the hell?
She just turned 90, Regis.
Did she just
Yeah,
turn
we
90?
had a big thing. You weren't there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
No, I wasn't there either.
So what are you going to tell me?
Well, what people don't know is how sexy Betty is.
Oh, she is.
I mean, really. I mean,
She's an animal.
I know. I mean, and that's why she does so much good work for animals, because she...
Yes, because she is one.
Because she is one.
But what do you think of that? Is that a great way to
think
enter
it's
the
a good
acting
role for you.
profession?
No, but I think you should go for a more serious kind of like, you're called back into the game one more time kind of cop movie. Like, you're the hard-bitten detective, you're retired, you're like, I don't want any more of this. And then they call you back in and say, you're the only guy that can solve this, McReege.
Again, I look at you people and say, what?
No. I think it would work. I think it would work. Don't you think? Like you're a detective, Regis.
No, I'm playing a gay. I'm not gay.
No.
But
All right. He could be a gay detective.
no, we don't know what he is, but we find out
so you
when
would-
he comes after her.
Yeah, that's hot in Cleveland. It's not the only job in the world for an actor.
After that, I should play a cop, a detective.
A detective is what I'm saying.
Okay, so I go to work on a case, and then
Yeah.
I go back into the case.
No. What happens is you've retired. You've retired. What you're doing is you're doing book readings on cruises in China, and you get a call.
See how you get.
No. This is how it works. And then
Okay, I get a call.
you get a call, and it's the NYPD.
That need me.
They need you
and my
back.
expertise.
Exactly.
And then what do I do?
You get off the boat. You dive off the boat with a knife between your teeth. You swim ashore.
Yes, I like
you
this.
Beat up some guys.
Dad, I
you
get-
on a plane, boom, to New York. You land and you say, what's going on? That's your thing. That's your thing that you say.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. What's going
I'll
on?
tell my agent to work on that.
Yeah, I think that's the best. And they could call it McRegis.
Yeah.
You had the mix to make you sound a little more Irish.
But you did a little acting bit on somebody's show over at NBC, right? You know the show. Come on.
Maybe.
He's here at CBS now. Blonde guy. Funny.
Drew Carey?
Yeah, Drew Carey.
That was at ABC, yeah.
Oh, was it an ABC show?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
But anyway. And you liked that?
I liked it.
You came from Scotland as an actor, right?
I did. But I played an Englishman on that show because they wanted the guy to be a douchebag, and no one would believe a Scottish guy could be a douchebag.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
I think they can now.
Yeah. We'll take a break. We'll be right back
Okay,
to
we'll be
Regis
right
Philbin.
back in a moment.
It's only a little bit, not too much. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with McRegis, the new star of McRegis, coming this fall on CBS. And he's got a younger partner.
You.
Why not?
You think you're younger than me? A little. Look at us, for God's sakes. Who would think that? No, I'm much older than you.
No, I don't know.
Not
Actually,
really.
now as I look at you, and I'm looking at the monitor, and I think, no, you got a point. Anyway, look, we're out of time. So,
You play a game usually with people.
Let me get to it.
Because I could use a few bucks. I've been out of work.
Oh, you want to go for the big cash prize then?
Absolutely.
What time is it, Sean Stevens?
Time for the big cash prize.
All right, there we go. Here's how it works.
How big is that cash prize?
Well, here's how it works. Here's what I'm going to do. That's right. 50 bucks in a bag with a dollar sign on it. It's in quarters.
In quarters.
Yeah, yeah. But it's in a bag with a dollar sign on it. The type that burglars actually use.
Is that right?
Right, right. Plus, I keep an extra 50 bucks in here in singles. Because this is, if you ever get a difficult guest, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, did you enjoy making the movie? And they're like, oh, yeah, it's all right, I guess. You know, then you go, does this refresh your memory?
Good idea.
Yeah,
Good
see,
idea. 'cause
always
sometimes
thinking.
these guests.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add the 50 bucks.
We're
in
talking about
singles.
$100.
We're talking about 100 bucks.
Boy, I like
100 bucks. Now. Yeah.
I like this.
It's in the bribe dollars right there.
Yes,
you know.
I see that.
See, you get your own shirt. I get my own envelopes.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's right. I'm giving away the whole $100. $100? Yeah. All right. 2 ways to win, Regis.
Okay.
All right. You can either answer the question or you can guess what's in my box. Here's how that works.
Guess what's in your box?
Yes. Here's how that
Keep
works.
pointing to your head.
That's because that's my box.
Okay. Okay.
So, I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it. You try and guess by using telepathic power with Jeff. If you get it right, great. You win the $100. If you get it wrong, something really bad will happen.
Now, do I have to share this with the robot if I win?
It's up to you. No.
Okay, robot. Okay.
Don't screw it up.
I hate when he does.
Was
is
that a
free-
clue?
Yeah, well, that's his voice. Like you, what he does, he has.
Yeah,
this
he's trying
chip.
to be me, I
No, he hears a bit of your voice, and then he downloads it into his pants, and then he can do your voice exactly. He can
say-
do me too. Watch. Hey, can you do me too, Jeff?
Yeah, sure I can do you. Yeah.
See,
ooh,
see?
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, Jeff, listen to me. Can you do Liam Neeson?
Yeah, I can do some
Go ahead,
Scottish.
let's hear it.
Give the robot a friggin' raise.
There you go.
So you started
You
something.
deserve it, buddy.
Yeah, all right.
You hang in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
let's go.
bastard. All right. All right. You want a question or guess what's in the box?
I want a question, because I can't guess what's in the box.
I
Whatever
understand.
the box is.
I understand. All right. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Which of these inventions was discovered accidentally? A, the microwave oven. B, Teflon. C, artificial sweeteners. Or D, all of the above. All of the above.
Robot, talk to me.
Well, you want to phone a friend?
See how funny he is?
It's a funny robot.
You know, I'm going to say,
You know what?
I'm too late. I'm going to say Teflon.
That's close.
Is it all of the above?
It's all of the above. $100. Regis Philbin taking on. We'll be right back, everyone.
Turn on the show tonight, Greg.
Meow.
Were you talking to Regis about you wanted a raise? Was that why he was doing that? I want a raise. I want a raise.
We had a little discussion about it, sure.
Where did you meet him?
He's a TV legend. I've known him for years.
Did you guys ever work together?
Yes, we did, as a matter of fact.
Really? Where?
I was a PA on the Joey Bishop show.
What are things you learn. Good night, everybody.